know the intent of the users, so your bot cannot respond correctly. So we need to know the intent of that sentence. So that's the second part of the chatbot. So if a user asks, how's the weather in Taipei, you should get the weather info in Taipei and respond him. If a user said, I would like to stay in Taipei for one night, you should find a hotel for him. Or if a user said, I'm leaving Taipei now, you should find a taxi. So you have to know the intent of the sentence so you can respond to the user correctly. So how to know the intent of the sentence? We can use RNN here again because the sentence is a time series problem. So if a user say, I would like to stay in Taipei, just breaks these words and give him a number like this. So the sentence becomes a sequence of numbers here, and you can use the recurrent neural network to train it. And to in this case, you want to have a desired output, because you want to find a hotel. The classification results. And in practice, we also need this technique called slot fitting. Why? Because sometimes you know the intent of the user, but you do not know the sentence means some important keywords. Like this, the user said, "I want to stay in a hotel," so you know you have to find a hotel for him. However, you do not know where he wants to live. So you have your model is here. You know the user wants to find a hotel, but the location and the number of stay is missing. So the bot will ask the user, where do you want to stay? To guide the user to answer a location. So the user say Taipei. So the bot will know the location is Taipei. Then another missing component is the number of stay. So he keeps asking, how many nights? And the user say 2. Then you have all data here. Then you can create a search to return the hotels in Taipei. So this technique is called the slot filling. What I want to say is, don't reinvent the wheel, because there are many companies which provide solutions for this intent parser, so you don't have to do it by yourself. For example, the dialog flow, which is powered by Google, and the with.ai, powered by Facebook, and the Azure Bot service, which is powered by Microsoft. And the dialog flow here is free, so you can use it as you want. And the with.ai is also free. So here I want to show you the interface. This is the interface of the dialog flow. In this example, it's a chatbot for a coffee shop, and here is the entities. These entities you can think they are keywords. Oh, right. We don't have a network here. Hold on. Okay. We just talk about the entities. So the entities here is the keywords. For a coffee shop, you have so many types of different coffee. So you need. So if the user say, "I want to eat, I want to have a cup of latte," you know, he will detect these keywords and know the user want to order a latte. Also, you have many options, like the size here. To ask the user, you want the size of the coffee, and you can ask him something like the delivery or pickup. So it's called the entities. And you can also have an intent. Here is the intent parser. For example, you can input a lot of sentences here to train the bot. And you can type, "I want a cappuccino to go." And you just tell the bot you have to detect it as to order a drink. So you can create a lot of sentences here to train your bot, like this. And the bot will also detect those entities here. And you can see here, these are the start filling. And the top three elements are required. That means if the sentence of the user, the sentence given by the user, meets these keywords, the bot will ask him to provide those keywords, like the drink, the size, or the delivery mode. So you can use this tool to create a lot of intents here. And they also provide an interface to let you test your bot. Like here, I can say, so I just asked the bot, "Can I have a cup of coffee?" And he found that I want to order a drink. So but I didn't mention the delivery mode. So he asked him, "Would you like a delivery or pickup?" So I can answer pickup. So then the bot asks the size of your coffee. So I say small. Okay. So the bot make a conclusion. You've ordered a coffee and you want to pick up. And he asks him correct or not. So I say correct. then the boss asking, would you like to use the same card means you need to pay. You have to pay it here. Then I say yes. Then the dialogue is finished, and you know the user want to buy a coffee for a pickup, and use the same card to pay. So this is the whole scenario of a bot. Okay. So that's the development interface. So finally, you have to integrate the bot service into your application. So fortunately, the dialog flow, they provide a good framework for many languages, like the C++, Java, Python, or Node.js. They provide a good framework to provide this kind of service, like this. So you can just put the query of your bot, the test here, and it will give you a response here. If you don't want to use their framework, you can do it by yourself. It's not hard. Like this, you give him this is the that we use the API calls here, and this is the URL they provided to us, and you tell him who you are, and you pass your message text here. Then he will give you the response here. The bot service, you can combine other techniques to make it more interesting. Like you can combine with the voice recognition on your phone. So I would like to give you a simple demo here. This is a simple prototype we developed. The bot asks user, would you like to buy something, or you want to go outside? And then so I ask him. Okay, so the bot found that I want to buy some milk. So, but he doesn't know the brand, so he asked me to to speak the brand here. That's not my fault. It's 主恩牧场。Okay, good. Okay, so he know which brand I want to buy, and he asks how many bottles I want. 3罐。3罐。唉。Oh, good. So the bot knows I want to buy a milk 3 bottles, something like this. So the idea is it is not hard, and this is how right now what they want to do. Like the Google, they have a Google Home, or the Apple, they have a HomePod, and what they want to do is to, okay. So what they just want to provide like you have an intelligent machine here, and you can buy everything you want. Even the Amazon, they have an Amazon Echo to provide similar service. Like you can ask the Amazon Echo, say, I want to listen some music. He will play some music for you. Or I want to buy some pizza, and he will provide the phone number from the pizza store near you. Okay. So there are some advices here to tell you how to design your boat. First, you have to. I suggest you to design menus for users to choose instead of typing, because that make your boat to respond much easier. And you should guide your user with your flow. And give your user a limited options. For example, in this example,